Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out Control on the 7800 XT, full ray tracing enabled. We are actually rendering at 10p and then upscaling to to 4K on this particular GPU. This will actually run at about 60 frames a second at 1440p with this setup. 7800X, 5900, 7900X or 7800 XT, 5900X CPU. So I want you guys to check something out. So if I'm standing right here, looking at these two things right here, I want to show you just how amazing Remedy is when they build their games out. So if I come right here and I shoot this, all the water gets on the floor and you can actually see the ray tracing in the water from these machines. Like, that is incredible. You can actually see the ray tracing in the water. Now, we'll stand here for a minute because I want you to see this. As the water dries up, the ray tracing will go away. I was literally just sitting here playing with this, and I took down one of these water containers, and it made like the carpet all wet. I was going to show you guys that one, but this here kills two birds with one stone. We can actually see that the ray tracing right there from the all the stuff in the machines right there. You can see the two squares. You can see all the little squares right here, and then as the water dries up, boom, they disappear. Very, 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 very freaking cool. Okay, so let's run back over here and I'll show you the one that I first saw. So this one right here, I shot it from like right here or something. Boom! And then it gets the floor all wet. So you can like see the water on the floor. And you can also see it like right over here. It comes over here into this corner right here. And then the water, it will have like the reflections over here as well. See, like you can see this this beam right here in the water. You can see like the outline of it. That is freaking cool. Like all the way over there, you can see all them reflections right there on the carpet. This is how insanely good the ray tracing is on Control from Remedy. This is so cool. There's even water on the other side of the freaking wall over there. That's insane. As you sit here and you just wait for it to kind of dry up, then see now it's starting to dry up, so all the ray tracing will disappear. It's pretty freaking sweet, man. That there to me is like, wow, that is very cool. This game here has so much attention to detail, it's not even funny. This is what sets Remedy apart from like other AAA developers, is because when they build a game, they build it with absolute love, down to every single thing. Like, this game is so methodical, it's not even funny. If you haven't played this game, I highly recommend Control Remedy to anybody. Even this right here, the absolute destruction physics in this game are incredible. Very, very cool. I think this here is probably by far the best ray trace game ever made so far. Like, the ray tracing in this is just absolutely incredible. So let me just show you real quick what the settings are. I've got everything all maxed out. We can take this and take this all the way to native 4K with ray tracing. And then that would drop us down to about 30-ish frames, like 27, 28 frames a second. But if we go into options, display, and we take this down to 1440p and this to 1440p, that there's native 1440p with ray tracing enabled. You get about 50 to 60 frames a second most of the time, and you get pixel perfect image quality all across the game. But it is significantly more stable if you're just playing it at 4K. Using the 4K thing, you get some pretty interesting, spikes FPS spikes if you play it at native 1440p. So I do recommend that you come over here and at least go to 1080p to 1440p. If you want to upscale it, that's going to get you about 90 frames a second on this particular GPU. Everything's still set to max. You still got the highest quality visuals, but your frame time is going to be a little bit more stable. But this game actually really likes its 4K on this card. So this right here will get you about 60 frames, and then you'll start to see your frame time graph kind of even out more. This here's probably the best way to play it on this card. You're going to get that awesome looking 4K, but you're also going to get a more stable frame rate that feels smooth the whole time. If you take off ray tracing, you get unbelievably high freaking unbelievably high freaking FPS with this. This game is just so well optimized. Even on these AMD GPUs, it runs incredibly well with all this ray tracing, and it looks sharp and pristine. And this is an NVIDIA sponsored game too, and it still runs and looks absolutely incredible on the AMD 7800 XT. You could shoot these things into individual pieces. You could take out individual drawers, take out the whole thing from one side to the other. Pow, pow, pow. Very cool. I mean, look at the physics of everything falling down. This game is an absolute masterpiece. Like I said, if you haven't played it, I recommend it. You start to get more powers as you get through the game. Very cool. Very decent frame rate on here. So, yeah, cool game. Nice ray tracing effects. Absolutely, probably the best I've seen on any game yet. Very nice. Very clean. And it runs exceptionally well on this AMD GPU, the 7800 XT. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. I'll see you guys in the next one.